The Geneva Motor Show is a place where car brands bring exciting new models to show off to the press and public. This year, some manufacturers also brought older cars along for the ride, which this video is a celebration of. So for all you retro car lovers, this one's for you. 1944 WILLYS MB. This amazing WILLYS MB was one of the most photographed cars at the show. Historically, it was used as a troop carrier, reconnaissance vehicle, command car, and ambulance before being turned into a workhorse civilian utility vehicle. How cool is this thing? Honda RA272 F1 car. The RA272 you see here was shipped in especially from Japan to be on the Honda stand. In 1965, it won the Mexico Grand Prix, which was the first time a Japanese F1 car had achieved a GP victory. Powering the car is a 1.5-litre V12 with 230 horsepower at 13,000 RPM. They don't make them like they used to. Mercedes 300 SL. This stunning cream-coloured Mercedes 300 SL Roadster is powered by a 3-litre straight six with 215 horsepower. It was one of the fastest cars of its time in the mid-50s with a top speed of up to 161 miles an hour depending on gear ratio and drag. As you can see, this example is factory fresh, which is why it was covered in "You must not touch this" signs. BMW 750iL. Sitting alongside its great M760 Li grandson was this absolutely baller spec E32 750iL. Under the hood sits a massive 5-litre V12 that produces 300 horsepower. The 750 was the first car to adhere to BMW's self-imposed 155 mile an hour limit for safety reasons. Inside, the 750iL is optioned to the nines with electric seats front and rear, double glazing, and a cool integrated 80s phone. Jeep Wagoneer. The second Jeep appearance comes in the shape of this 1976 Wagoneer Custom. It weighs a little under 2 tons and is powered by a 5.9-litre V8 with a cute 177 horsepower. That power is sent to the rear wheels via a 3-speed automatic, and in 1976, this thing would have set you back $6,246. Aston Martin DB5. As a cool addition to the reveal of the new DB11, Aston Martin also showed off the world-famous DB5. It was produced between 1963 and 1965, and even today, it's beautiful enough to make any petrolhead weep with happy man tears. Under the hood sits a 4-litre inline-six with 282 horsepower for a top speed of 145. Porsche 718. Another old-school racing car that made the Geneva Motor Show punters drool was this Porsche 718. It was at the show to help usher in the new 718 Boxster, but the two cars are very different. The open cockpit mid-engine racer is powered by a 1.5-litre quad-cam 4-pot which produced 142 horsepower. Alfa Romeo C52 Disco Volante. Here's an Alfa that many won't have ever seen or even heard of. The C52 Disco Volante has a biconvex profile and flattened shape that resembles the wing of an aeroplane, giving the C52 a drag coefficient of 0.25. This particular car is powered by a 3.5-litre inline-six with 246 horsepower. I think you'll agree that this thing looks absolutely beautiful, which is why it attracted a lot of love at the show. Volvo P1800 ES. Volvo star of the show was the excellent new V90 wagon, but also on the stand was this P1800 ES, a cool as hell 2-door station wagon with a frameless glass tailgate. Inside, the car's rear backrest folded down to create a long and flat loading area, so you could haul while you look like one of life's winners. Roof SCR 4.2. If I told you that this retro-looking 993 had over 500 horsepower and completely redesigned suspension, then I think you'd agree that this is probably the ultimate 911. On top of that incredible power figure, you might also be pleased to hear that it weighs just 1,190 kilograms, which helps it reach a top speed of 200 miles an hour. Inside, you get a retro interior that looks too damn cool for words. Of these old cars, which one caught your eye most? If you haven't already, make sure you download the awesome Car Throttle Android app for more great content, banter, and loads of fun. Cheers, mate.
No worries, mate. What? What's that? What was that look for?